Interesting. Hey everybody, how's it going? I've got a brand new music video reaction/review coming at you today, and this one is for Hardcarry by GOT7, so let's jump right in and check it out. Here we go.
Hardcarry head.
A little bit of a different sound for them.
Hardcarry head.
Hey, welcome to my world, let's do this. 이슈 제주 길어보면서 어디 가도 분위기가 higher.
Almost like a 90s rap. This is kind of cool.
Everybody knows it. 하지만 아직 배불러 hungry. 어떤 일을 do 기죽지 않아. 이거는 단어로 표현하기.
나 한 번 뜨면 게임 다 정리돼. 원하는 거 전부 다 갖게 돼. 불타는 법을 알아 난 오늘도 할 일에 하드캐리 해. Let's fuck it, fuck it.
Really like the group vocals. Like a big kind of male chorus type of sound to them.
널 하드캐리 해.
Hardcarry head.
Yeah, listen to those vocals. That's really strong, like that group lead, group chorus part. That sounds really cool.
너 게임에서 진 적이 없어 매번 끝장을 봐 패션이 넘쳐 거품이 살짝 긴 우린 노는 데는 안 지는 실력 있는 갬블러 분위기 패스워드 아이디는 저장하는 사람.
The backing track, chord progression, maybe a little bit predictable. Definitely kind of trendy. But at the same time, they threw some interesting stuff in there. I like this pre-chorus here a lot.
Let's fuck it, fuck it, fly again. I got this right. 내일은 걱정 마. 오늘은 내가 오직 널 hardcarry 해.
Hardcarry head.
This reminds me of like a lot of other groups that are not GOT7. So it's kind of interesting that they're pulling off a song like this so well.
If you wanna get this 하던 대로 해, yeah. 아무 상관.
Interesting.
대로 때라 그래, yeah.
Kind of like a really electronic EDM house kind of bridge.
I just wanna show my mind. Ow!
Hardcarry head.
Okay, this is cool.
Hardcarry head.
It's almost like a late 80s, early 90s rap influence with some trap thrown in, some modern rap thrown in, and then like a heavy EDM kind of wash over the whole thing. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Well, that was an interesting track and kind of strange, I think. While I didn't like the song that much, like the writing and arrangement, I do think it was executed very well. It was very well produced. I still think that their vocals were really showcased well and were really the strong point of this entire song. Usually if the song is a little bit off for a certain group, a little bit different genre than they usually do, something that they're not really comfortable with, that tends to kind of knock everything else back a little bit because it's difficult to really execute and sing well on a song that you're not 100% into or comfortable with. But I think this is actually the rare exception where the song itself was maybe a little bit mismatched for this particular group, maybe a little bit predictable, a little bit too trendy, but in the end the vocals in the group itself came off so well that it's actually an improvement and demonstrates that the group can do really cool stuff overall and on top of the rest of their discography. So I'm not going to actually say what group I think this sounds like. There's actually 2 or 3 that I think this song really would fit, maybe better than GOT7. I'm not going to say it myself, but I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section. If you just heard this song without any vocals or without any group attached to it, which K-pop group do you think that this would fit the most? And if you do think that it fits GOT7 the most out of anybody, make sure to comment that as well. And I think we'll see a lot of interesting answers down below. And kind of tying all of that back together, I do really like seeing groups try different styles or different songs in particular that would maybe be more normally associated with one of their competitors, just to kind of show that they can do it. And as I've said before numerous times, the more musical competition on that level within K-pop, the better. It's going to drive all of these already great groups to be even better, even more competitive, try to do cooler, more musical, more complex stuff to please their fans. And I just think this type of competition raises the bar and allows for some cool back and forth between groups. And when I'm talking about all this, I'm not talking about fan wars. I really wish that a lot of fans would understand that friendly competition, even tough competition between industry competitors, is really a good thing, and it's not necessarily something to fight over, because it's actually going to make your favorites improve, work harder, and bring you something cooler the next time. So anyway, let's jump back into this song, analyze it a second time, and see what else we can find. Here we go.
하드캐리 해.
As I mentioned before with a lot of songs, kind of a stripped down, sparse chorus, but I did think that they put enough musical elements in there and had a catchy enough and intriguing enough vocal part, even though it's minimal in the chorus, to really keep your interest so it doesn't get to be boring. It's just kind of tastefully sparse. It's like the space between notes, you know, can mean as much as the notes themselves. So I think they did accomplish that here, where in the past some other groups haven't.
물타는 법을 알아 난 오늘도 할 일에 하드캐리 해 Let's fly.
The synth parts during the chorus, I think were a little bit cliche, a little trendy, definitely been used a lot. But in the pre-chorus, I really liked, and the bridge also, I really liked the sort of instrumentation and synth tones in the mix. I just thought that was kind of a new and unique take on this style of music. You know, that kind of like violin, electronic violin synthesized sound, kind of droning, a little bit annoying really. You know, it's supposed to kind of stick out and get your attention, almost like a siren. Not a huge fan of that. I mean, it serves its purpose in the song, but I do think they could have accomplished that with something else. Maybe done something a little bit more unique, something we haven't heard a bunch of times before.
나 한 번 뜨면 게임 다 정리돼 원하는 거 전부 다 갖게 돼 불타는 법을 알아 난 오늘도 할 일에 하드캐리 해 Let's plug and fly again I got this right 내일은 걱정 마 오늘은 내가 오직 널 하드캐리 해
하드캐리 해.
I also thought that the kind of trap elements, you know, like the rapid fire percussion stuff, you know, drawn in MIDI, that type of stuff actually fit this song pretty well, and I didn't think it was super overused. It wasn't out of place in the song, you know, like a lot of K-pop songs where they've gone, oh, we're gonna put a trap bridge or chorus or whatever it might be, and just plop it down in an otherwise regular pop song. This one at least incorporated elements all the way through the song, and it actually made musical sense in context. Nice little vocal delay there. This whole part was super cool. I wish they would have done the intro more like this, really building towards something.
Hardcarry hey.
Kind of a variation on a theme of the other choruses, and of course the intro. And again, the thing that really sticks out to me now that I've listened to this a few more times, very impressive on that group vocal and the chorus. Really cool mix of vocal tones that they've got going on. Kind of reminds me a little bit of 2PM, of course, also on their label. And I definitely think that's a good thing. It really shows some versatility from GOT7, and I can't wait to hear more stuff, hopefully utilizing that really unique group vocal in the future. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you could share this video all over the place, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, forums, all that stuff really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next time.